Jackie, do you think, most of our listeners, if not all of them, are moms with
Yeah.
families, dads too. Do you think that there are places that families aren't realizing would be fantastic to plan vacations to these days?
Yes.
And what are they?
I think that people are scared. Well, okay, two things. I think first, people are really scared about the duration of being on a plane and that side of it. And I understand that jet lag can really throw off particularly younger children. But if you have teenagers, and I think the best thing you can do is take them far away. I think it's really good for them to experience other cultures, other religions, just other ways of being. So I would say as your kids mature and they're able to understand the nuances of, what it's like to be in a place where people don't speak English, that is, if I'm talking about, if you're here, you're an English speaker, this is sort of we live in an isolated world in the United States, to be honest. There's a lot of people in the world that don't have as much as us. So I think that's one of the best things you can do. When you have little kids, I also think the same holds true, but there are other challenges just like logistically, mobility wise, strollers and all that stuff. But we still traveled quite, I don't want to say aggressively, but like we took Bobby to India when he was 3, which was kind of wild. It was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he was 3.
Wow.
Sorry, 4. He was 4. I lied, 4. But yes, but it was really interesting. So the jet lag part was really tough at the beginning. I found a video on my phone the other day. We went to Udaipur, which is beautiful, lake, hotels around it. And I just was like scrolling through, and it was from I think it was just because they feed you stuff from around the same month from previous years to like look back and reflect. And it was like a picture of Rob talking to Bobby on Lake Pichola in Udaipur saying they were talking about a sunset. And he was explaining what a sunset was to him. And he goes, well, that's how life works. The sun goes down and then it comes up. And he goes, and then the day starts again. And Bobby goes, and then it comes up. And it's so funny because now his voice is different. And then he looked out there, and then he laughed, and then he put his head on his shoulder. And I remember I recorded it. I completely forgot I had the video. And I sent it to Rob, and I was like, look how far we've come with our little human, and even something as little like that, they're absorbing information. The world is a classroom. So I think travel, if you're fearful about travel, just like anything in life, your kids are going to absorb that energy. So the more you want to explore, they're going to take their cues from you. And I think that no place is off limits with kids. It's just how you approach it.